Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Keith Carnes. Today is Thursday, November the 15th, and we are now, I guess, officially 2 days into Black Ops 2's release. This video here is not to be taken as necessarily as a hate video, but this is mainly stuff that I'm just going to say stuff that, in my opinion, needs to be patched, and stuff that they should have included or taken out but didn't. So I'll just go down the list. I have about 15 things on my list here that I have a problem with, and I'll explain each one why. So let's get down to it to make this video, try to make this video as quick as possible. The first thing I have a problem with is obviously the lag is the worst thing about the game. The game is so laggy. I will be shooting a guy like literally out of a gun that carries maybe 32 bullets in a clip. I will probably put about at least half of that into him before he turns around and shoots and kills me. And it's not the player that's being the douchebag, it's the game that's lagging. It's a big problem. Treyarch needs to get on it very fast with a patch. Second thing, this isn't something that they can patch, this is just the game. It feels too much like a Modern Warfare game, and I stand by that. It feels too much like I'm playing I feel like I'm almost playing MW4. I feel like I've stepped into the future. It does not feel anything like a Treyarch game, and I think that's a big problem. However, if the game was just like Black Ops 1, with the MW feel, I would love it, but unfortunately with the lag and the fact that it feels too much like an Infinity Ward game, it kind of makes me like, I don't really like that aspect of the game, but it's something I can live with. Next up on the list is too noob friendly, and what I mean by this is that there's just too much bullshit in the game that shouldn't be there. First of all, stacking kill streaks was a horrible idea. Why they would bring that back, I don't really understand, because in Black Ops 1, it was all about making the game balanced, and in this game here, it's almost like they just said, you know what, Black Ops was too fair, so let's go back to being completely unfair. And regardless of them taking out the death streaks, which is a big plus, it doesn't really matter because they screwed us over with quickscoping. The fact that they actually put quickscoping in this game really disappoints me with Treyarch. It was something that they took out in Black Ops and did very well in taking it out of the first Black Ops. It was very rare to ever see anybody trying to quickscope and being successful. And now in this game, I'm seeing it, and it's really sad. Next one is kind of a personal one for me. A lot of people would say, oh, big deal, it's just a gun. But the fact, in my opinion, that there's no AK-47 in multiplayer was a huge letdown. The AK-47 every year for me in these games, from Call of Duty 4 all the way to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, even though I hated that game, AK-47 was always my favorite gun to use. And now that there's no AK-47, it's been, I guess you could say, it's been unofficially replaced by the AN-94. An AK-47 is an AK-47, and in my opinion that was really dumb to include it in the campaign mode but not to include it in the multiplayer. I was just kind of disappointed when I didn't see it available in the unlocks. But it is what it is. I can live without it, I guess. Number 5 is another one that I didn't like. They're trying too much to be like Modern Warfare 3, like the MW games. And by that I mean number 5 on the list is Claymores and Bouncing Betties are counted as lethal weapons, which I think is stupid. They should be counted as tactical weapons. So now Claymores and Bouncing Betties take the place of your grenades. And we saw that in Modern Warfare 3, and I can't remember in MW2, but we saw it in MW3 for sure. And I always hated that aspect. And now that they've brought it into Black Ops 2, it's like, why do you have to try to be like MW games? Can't you just make Black Ops its own game? Number 6 is another one that they got rid of in Black Ops 1, and now they brought it back, which I don't understand why, and I think it's a terrible, terrible idea. And that's that camos require an X amount of headshots. Why do you have to bring back something so tedious and annoying? Nobody liked it, not that I know of. I remember people, when it was first announced that Black Ops, you could just buy the camos as you unlocked higher ranks. When it was first announced that you could do that, everybody was ecstatic. Everybody's like, yes, now I don't have to try to get headshots. Yeah. and now they bring it back. Why? I don't really understand. If they didn't want to, you know, since they took out COD points, which in my opinion they shouldn't have, but since they did, they could have just went with the system that Modern Warfare 3 had with the camos, which was perfect. The more you level up your gun, you just simply unlock the camos by the gun's rank. Why they went back to the headshots, I have no idea, but it's a really annoying thing that they brought back. Another one is another personal one for me, and it's the lack of sniper maps. I like to snipe from time to time. The best sniping games ever was Call of Duty 4 and Call of Duty World at War. They had the absolute best I almost said camp maps, Keith. They had some of the absolute best snipe maps to set up and snipe. I don't, you know, some people like to sit there and call snipers campers. I don't count snipers as campers. Even if they do piss me off and they kill me a lot, I don't count them as camping because they're using a weapon that, you know, you kind of have to sit with. That's the way it is. You know, and ever since MW2 and on, they've completely gone anti-sniper. I don't understand why. So that's kind of but you know, there is still DLC coming out, so maybe we'll get lucky. Another one that I found weird is that there's no snow maps. There's not one map at least not in the default maps that come with the game before DLC. There are no snow maps. And I thought that was kind of stupid, at least put in one like MW3 did with Outpost, but there's no snow maps. I just thought that was weird. That's not something I'm complaining about. It was just on the list of stuff that's kind of missing. The game crashes a lot. Yes, I've had the game free. Actually, I just had the game freeze on me before I made this video while I was in the lobby to play Domination. And for no reason at all, boom, it just froze, and I had to restart my system and go through all that kind of bullshit. But luckily, Treyarch has already responded to this problem, and they are patching the freezing issue, so I'll just kind of let that one go. At number 10, I have zombies causing freeze problems. Kind of the same deal, but it's in the zombie menu. Zombies seems to be the core problem of freezing, so hopefully they'll get this under control. Another one is Ghost is level 55. What the fuck? And what I mean by this is that Ghost isn't bad this time. It's very balanced. You run around, you won't show up on the radar. If you sit and try to camp with it, you will show up. I think that's fair. And I think the reason a lot of people are camping is because everybody knows nobody has Ghost, so everybody's going to be on the radar. And I think the reason the camping is so bad is because people can't use Ghost right away. And I think putting it at the highest level was a very stupid idea. I could see making it maybe level 30, 35 at the most, but 55 I think was a little extreme. 12, no sleight of hand. This was one that really baffled me, and I couldn't believe it. I mean, a couple nights ago when I got home with it at midnight and I started playing after, you know, doing the unboxing video for you guys, I came across this, you know, the perks, and I was setting up my thing, and I love sleight of hand from all the games, and when I saw there was no sleight of hand, I couldn't believe it. I was like, I have to be missing it, but then I started hearing other people on their mics, man, I can't believe there's no sleight of hand. I was like, holy shit, they actually took it out. I think that was a really stupid idea. I don't really understand why taking sleight of hand out was agreed upon in the Treyarch office, but I don't really see what was so wrong with sleight of hand. I thought it was a great perk. I thought it was very fair. I don't see where it was unbalanced or anything, but I don't know. It is what it is, but I think that taking sleight of hand out was completely unneeded. You don't need to take that out. It was a completely fair perk. It wasn't overpowered. Whatever. Nuketown 2025 is only in mixed playlists. I don't like this either because I like to play simply like Team Deathmatch or maybe Kill Confirm now that it's in the Black Ops games. Nuketown 2025, it has a 24/7 playlist, which is great, but if I just want to play Team or Kill Confirmed, I have to keep leaving the lobby until I find one. I don't play Demolition, I don't play Headquarters, I don't play Search and Destroy. So when you know, it's just annoying having to back out a bunch of times. But hopefully they'll come out with a patch where they'll put Nuketown 2025 in the regular game mode. Sorry, in the public matches, I guess. Score streaks are way too hard to acquire. Example: dogs are at least a 15 to 6 are equivalent to a 15 to 17 kill streak. Yes. Since when should anything be a 15 to 17 kill streak? Do I need to say anything more? No, I didn't think so. And then the last one is the lack of zombie maps. This transit thing is okay. It's okay. It's not great. And yeah, I mean, I got Nuketown Zombies, which is great, but other than Nuketown Zombies, it's all kind of just generic maps, and it's not like, you know, Der Riese, Verrückt, Nachtsturentoten, Kino Durantoten, Ascension. It's not those classic maps that everybody loves. So hopefully in the DLC we'll see the return of maybe some of the classic maps, and if not, hopefully we see some ones kind of like Nuketown where it's not like Transit. It's just, you know, its own special map. I don't know. These are just the problems I have with Black Ops 2. Let's hope the ones that I mentioned that need to be patched, hopefully they do get patched, and hopefully we'll have a little bit better of a future in the coming months. Anyway, guys, this is a long-ass video. It's going to take a little while to upload, so I'm going to end it now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you didn't, sorry, I guess. It's just my opinion. Like it or not, it's my opinion. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next. Peace.